Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Hand of Fate 2. Alright, so the Judgement mission is going to be a little different. Flee to the outer regions of the Empire and find the one who waits. The Empire has released the garrison, they will advance between encounters and after combat. Wanted, all basic enemies are Brimstone and Vast Empire. Journey will be long and we're going to fight literally everything. So for encounters, I've gone kind of with a mix of equipment gain, or platinum cards, and the few new cards that we've gotten. This is definitely going to be a scouting mission. I would like to finish this. I would hope I don't die on my first time through, but we'll not see. However, I can guarantee you we will not get the gold token on this. And that is because there's essentially two endings. I don't know if it comes directly after this, or if it involves fighting a boss afterwards, but we're going to be going for both endings. I'm going to show both paths, so that is one thing that'll be a little different. And the other thing is that this is apparently an extremely long mission. I'm just cycling through all the stuff so you can take a quick glance at what I got here. Yeah, this is apparently an extremely long mission. So this will absolutely be broken down into multiple parts. Probably in 30-minute chunks would be my guess. Or as close to it as possible. And I just basically set up the deck here so we wouldn't take that time ahead of time. But yeah, let's get started on this one.
A final step, and with it judgment. We must face the consequences of the things we have done if we are to ever find our work.
Judgement with an E, no less. That is a big old map.
And so you come closer with every moment to the beginning of our story.
Morning bells ring out across the city. That was too easy, Estrella says, as you and your companion scramble down the spiraling staircase to the palace armory. Nobody else heard the disembodied voice. Far from being unsettled, Ariadne looks excited. The caravan, Mal shouts to you all. You must get to the caravan. I know where it is. The marigold fields, beyond the swamps and mountains on the outskirts of the Empire. And we start with 15 fame. Oh, they will come for us, Kolbjorn mumbles. We're at its heart and we have killed their emperor. You burst through the armory doors. The walls are laden with an array of equipment collected by the Empire across the century. Ariadne tosses you some gear. The dealer equips you with an equipment card of each available type. Huh. So we can totally gear this if we just put only one of each, like... Yeah, but would we only want one of each? Helm and things like that? That will have to do, Estrella says. There's no time to lose if we are to reach this caravan. Our first obstacle is to get out of the Imperial City and fast. Escape the Empire and flee the city. Hard choices to face on the road ahead, Kolbjorn says solemnly, staring out the small armory window. We not all survive what we have started. We knew the risk, Estrella replies. I, for one, stand by my choice. Ensure all companions escape alive. Uh-oh. For to escape the city, we're going to have to rough the borough, the city's rotten back streets, and we best split up. She turns to you. Who would you have by your side? I hate to say it, folks, but Mal's coming with me here. Mal joins you. Very well, Estrella says. We should meet at nightfall. We can regroup and coordinate from there. Oh, companions can be swapped at camp. Okay, good, good. And we'll begin our escape. Now remember, Estrella calls after you as you leave. We escape through the city gates on the other side of the city. We need to find a way to pass the wall of the inner district. Estrella looks at Ariadne and adds, when the Empire patrols, they outnumber us greatly. We kind of hope to defeat them, avoid them at all costs. What are you implying? Alright. I mean, there's an obvious path, but is that the best path? Oh yeah, what do we got for inventory? So they gave us the Executioner's Axe, Meteor Strike, Spiked Bone Guard, Bounty Hunter's Helm, and the Soul Gem. Let's see what the Soul Gem actually does. Oh, it also... Oh no, Soul Gem was my gear. We also got the Extinguisher. I'm guessing fire inflicts 4% less damage the way it's highlighted. I'm assuming Brimstone enemies do fire damage. Can be used to revive a companion. Ooh. That's interesting. Yeah, let's get going here. I'll immediately go to the unknown card. Ooh, yeah, so those are gonna spawn. Hey, we got the maiden. We will take supplies. Yeah. Wow, 18 food from that. Very nice. Oh my. Drudge of Corruption. Your path through the city is blocked by a horde of infected. They mill about unaware of your presence. The garrison's bells continue to toll in the street beyond the borough. We can ambush them. You know, we don't always have to fight everything we see, Mal whispers. You draw your weapon and prepare to take the group by surprise. Oh dear. That is an extremely fast pendulum.
And the challenges it presents change too.
Oh wait, it is getting out of sync with that red block, I think. Alright, we got the silver at least.
Nicely timed.
Well-placed blows smash through the terrorist's thick hide, causing it to stumble forward. Final strike and the brood is defeated. Alright, so we got rid of the Juggernaut. The remaining infected stand by idly, twitching and writhing in sickness. Mal pats you on the back. Good job, I'm proud of you. I guess I should join in on this fight. Probably. Oh, okay, so we have another one here. Ah. Just trying to catch it in a safe place.
Even when things appear impossible, they can be mastered. Keep practicing.
Alright, they surround you, frenzied. Alright, so we have to fight the rest of these. 8 Brimstone Blight. We've got a big guy in there too, I think. We've never actually used the Executioner's Axe before, so that'll be new.
No.
Looking ready to rock here. Mere metal can crave death? This does. Blood does not stain it. In fact, it seems to feed it.
You should run while you have the chance.
Now, I do have Meteor Strike if things get dicey. Probably don't want to use it this early, though. Alright, we got his knockdown. Actually, it knocks down targets very far away. Which is a little strange. I'm glad they don't just do like a proximity damage or something from the fire. Maybe it knocks down the lowest health enemy or something? Should probably double check on that. These things do have a lot of health. Or maybe it's just random. I don't know. Alright, we are shieldless right now. I got you, Mal. The instant knockdown is kind of... Do we actually get anything knocked down there? Huh, it missed. That's interesting. Oh, this is a lot of enemies. I think that one hit? There we go. Poor Mal is just getting his butt kicked. There we go. Get some more fame. Gold, of course. Oh, okay, we get extra fame from doing the finishers. Oh, it's a random enemy when activated. Huh. Just doesn't seem to always hit, I guess. What happens if we try to go to these walls? City wall is impassable. Oh, okay. Plague. Oh boy. Alright, we'll fight the corrupted. So this is a smaller pack, I guess, because there's no option to reduce it. Maybe I should use this early. Even though they're only corrupted, I mean, it's... There are quite a few of them. Just limit ourselves to one per combat. Maybe get through some of these early combats quicker. A lot of these should be pretty weak at this point. I did see a lot of them get hit at least. That shield should be back up. We definitely want to get... Oh, shoot. Just about to hit my roll there. We want to get through one of these combats unharmed so we can get that free blessing. Oh wait, no, that's Gladiator's Visage, not Bounty Hunter, so never mind. I stand corrected. Whoop. There we go. Now I'll finish off that Brimstone one, I guess. Thanks, pal. The horde defeated the townsfolk, rushed to tend to the peasants. They're grateful for your protection. Hey, they're gonna give some stuff.
I'm not a vain man. You must
oh my god, I hit the failure.
Nah,
we'll just take it.
Has been my focus for more years than I can count. I have a certain pride regarding its twists and turns.
Alright, well actually give me a prompt for that one again. Why don't we check the camp here, because we've got a lot of gold. Ooh, almost have enough for the Dazzling Blade. Oh, we actually have the Brigand Shield. Did not realize that. Guess I didn't look at our shields, because... yeah, what is this? Draw a life gain card after every encounter in which you received a gain card. Whoa! That's interesting. That'll add up pretty fast. I also have the spiked mace that we took for supplies. Now, if we fight thieves, I'll switch to one of those for trying to unlock that token. Guess we'll finish for now.
Every step before you is filled with enemies. If you are to reach me, you must shake them all free.
Find your companions taking cover in an alley across from the gate to the outer district. The infected, Estrella explains. The motion of the guards has incited them. They've gathered here, blocking the gateway to the other district. Outer district. It's the only way out of the city. Yeah, that's a lot. Oh my god. What? This doesn't look good, Mal says. We'll stir up the hornets as we try to get past them. I said we run like cowards. We should head forward, Estrella replies. It's only a matter of time before we're found by the Empire, and it's the only way beyond the wall. Feel a gentle tug on the corner of your sleeve. You turn to face a small, wizened goblin. Pronounced frown wrinkling his face. Gerald knows a way, he mutters. Catacombs. Below the city there's a path, home to a king from an age past. The Empire is forgotten. Meet Gerald there. With that he turns and disappears down an alleyway, looking back sullenly at you. What a crotchety little thing, Ariadne chuckles. I don't trust it. We should fight and make a break for the city gates. I trust a goblin over a horde of infected, Mal notes. Thought he seemed nice and incredibly trustworthy. I mean, honestly, part of me kinda just wants to get into this combat to see the absurdity. However, even with 2 meteors, I think I would probably be hard-pressed to make it through there. Let's retreat. Turn to Rumstock. We should get some stuff here. Take the food. Alright, so we're about to get a hilarious amount of food. That solves healing problems for a while. Lost boy. Alright. Yeah, we'll save him. Oh. So, oh, I should have switched equipment. Ah, that's fine. This is alright for them. Spike Mace would have been better, but... So yeah, so even these encounter cards are going to have Brimstone enemies as well. That's kind of rough.
Once again, three kitchens and trying to hit me.
Getting knockdowns on these is pretty nice, though. I will say, whoops. You still have a lot of health, though. Alright, one left. Not bad. I think I only got hit once there. And as long as we survive a combat, I mean, we've got food for days here. Gold.
Back to the bones.
That is a terrible roll.
To be their master.
That was even worse. Sure, we'll stop their attack. Forget what this gives us. Kind of hoping for a piece of equipment, but these shouldn't be too bad to kill. I will say the Brimstone Northerners are pretty horrifying looking. Alright, where'd he get hit? There it is. That was a full health one too, which is pretty nice. Now, we can't do any riposte here, unfortunately, but we're at least doing pretty solid damage. Shield should be ready. There it is. Alright. Nice. Those are actually pretty easy to fight with, this weapon. Able to knock some of them out pretty fast with that knockdown. Ah, here we go. Reveal encounters. So we have the rest of the map unlocked here. I actually kind of want to go to that Knight Sword thing there. Exploding Doodads is also down there too, which honestly kind of makes me want to try the super hard encounter.
I cannot.
Alright, so this is the new one.
I'm unhappy the revolution is beginning to sink its teeth into the Empire.
Gathering of hooded villagers outside an abandoned church piques your curiosity. You decide to follow them into the building. An impassioned man takes the pulpit, raising a fine sword overhead. This blade is used to knight the squires of the Empire. It's a symbol of an old kingdom, a dying one. The sword glimmers enticingly in the afternoon light. You feel a strong compulsion to steal it. Oh, let's intimidate them. Oh! Grab the sword off the altar and announce your reclamation on behalf of the Empire. Exquisite blade.
Showpiece. Barely usable in combat.
It's very valuable. We'll discard the large pack. Most of the crowd disperses for fear of retribution. The few who remain have the audacity to challenge her authority. Whoops. Well, at least we know what that card does now. It's essentially a gold gain card. Somehow that one just missed me, which is kind of interesting. At least these aren't brimstone enemies. I guess because they're not basic enemies. I was gonna say, that guy's gotta be almost gone there. Let's make our way over to Mal here. That was not what I meant to press. Not my smartest move. I mean, it will get us out of this combat faster, but not quite a great idea. Wow. It was a hell of a hit there. I mean, realistically, I should have just used the other charge, so then just gone and refreshed it. He's just taking a nap. He'll be fine. I'm well aware. The Empire will most certainly be searching for this. The dealer places Empire counters on the map. On the other hand, perhaps you'll be greatly rewarded for the sword's return. Okay. We can do that. Mal stops you with an idea. Let's say we pay a visit to Esmeralda, our weapon merchant friend. She could forge the shoes on your feet whilst you're wearing them. Catch my drift. Bard gives a roguish wink, saying we should give them a fake sword. Sure, out of curiosity. The replica is a convincing fake indeed and matches the original to every detail. Present it to the Imperial Court. Uh-oh. Alright, we did get a success there. General examines the sword carefully. The knighting ceremony can be rescheduled for tomorrow, thanks to you. Your service to the Empire will not go unrewarded. Alright, we've already gotten all the encounters revealed. Heralded as a hero, yeah.
Did you not consider that the Empire would stop at nothing
Cannot
to
defeat them
ensure you
all.
are
Oh, we actually
found?
can't move to that space. That's interesting. I want to refill this. I'll refill Meteor Strike. Fantastic. Let's go to camp. Let's see how much this sword is actually worth. It is worth 50 gold. That's kind of what I figured. Dazzling Blade is available. We will buy it. I'm not going to equip it right now, though. Although, to be honest, I think we're better off using Dazzling Blade and the shield. Yeah. Alright, for the sake of morbid curiosity, we're actually going to do this encounter. I understand this is the wrong way to go about this. This might be a quick end to this first attempt, but I really want to see... I gotta know. I want to know what this looks like. You give the nod and Mal raises his book. Strelin draws her pistol. You know we're not going to get through unscathed, but I see no other way. I like your style, Ariadne grins. Mal sighs. Ladies first. Each available companion will attempt to remove a monster card. Oh, okay, this is interesting. Mal's book glows, he summons a spell. Okay. Let me think about this. Alright, nailed the... No, that's fine. Get rid of some of the swarm.
You might want to work on this. Clearly,
Mal defeats his target. Ariadne winds her hammer above her head as she rushes toward the enemy. Yeah, we're not going to be using her, so, I mean, sure. Wonder if she has the chance to remove 2. Ooh, that was a failure, though. She falls to the ground injured. Bummer. Strela dashes towards a group of enemies, sword drawn. Yeah, we'll let her try this. This is actually a pretty tough one. It's just moving so fast. There we go. She defeats her target before being overrun. Kolbjorn lets out a mighty war cry and charges the first group of enemies. Wow, actually rolled a 15 there.
Victory. You are learning.
Oh, we can choose. Yeah, we definitely want to get rid of the Spire. The Juggernaut's kind of a pain too, and the Terrors are also, but the Spire can root, and that is extremely difficult. The dealer draws a life pain card for every monster card until 4 remain. More of the horde rush toward you. Take a deep breath and brace for the threat. Okay, so we only have to fight 4 of these cards. I mean, that's still not trivial, but that is much different. I literally thought it was just going to put us in a combat with, like, 50 enemies. I guess the game would probably buckle under its own weight at that point. As our Brigand Shield. The truly cunning search every nook and cranny for prizes once the battle is done. Alright, meteor time.
I heard this works.
Alright, we have to do a lot of armor bashing here, unfortunately. It's gonna be a little tough. Although if we can get some of those stuns off, that'll help quite a bit. How you doing back here, Matt? Wow, that guy actually kept up with me. Meteor time again? Sure is. Oh, actually did not think I was going to get hit by that. It was a poor move on my part. I will say, the sheer number of enemies does make this pretty difficult. There's just so many potential icons to keep track of here. I would definitely not do this on a gold attempt. Wow, we're just missing all those meteors. That is unfortunate. I need to get my shield back here. I think, honestly, the biggest issue here is just the armored ones, kind of like just being meat walls for the rest of the corrupted here. There we go. This is actually, I mean, if nothing else, this is good information. I actually stunned that one. Good information to know what this encounter is like. Definitely, I would say, not the course of action to take. Maybe you can fail the catacombs, though, and have to go this way. Mouse shots, we must get out to the city. Yeah, get you out of the city and fast. Oh, that's just gonna block my way? That's cute. Cook a ton of food here. Oh, you've been ambushed. Okay, so we can actually encounter some of them.
Now and will be of
Huh.
use to you here.
Oh, I should have equipped the other potion. That's interesting that they can still encounter you here. Probably wrap this up for now after this combat. Do like that stun. Actually stunned a lot of them. Oh, did it stun all of the ranged ones as well? Oh, it does. That's incredible. Yeah, it does actually do a full, like, AE stun on any ranged units here. That's really cool. We just chew those up so easily. What an awesome weapon. Oh, I missed that counter. Nice. Make yourself scarce before reinforcements arrive. Does immediately move us to this card, though. What if we attempt to escape? Okay. Ooh, that was going a little faster than I thought. No, I don't want to lose him if we're going to have to fight, because if I fail it again, then we're really stuck. Alright, okay, we'll wrap up after this combat. Goodness, I wonder how many levels this area is, too. It's probably like 3 or 4. Getting a lot of good information, though, about the combat involved here. Those are armored ones. That's kind of a bummer. I'd love to get these little ones out of the way first, if possible. Sometimes the auto lock-on does not quite behave how you would want it to. I might have found a silly little glitch though. It looked like when I hit the armor, we know that the armor triggers getting hit essentially, or getting hit event. It looked like the shield was staggering them near me while I was hitting that thing. Kind of want to try that again. Yeah, it does. Oh, that's really funny. So that's very similar to the bug we saw with oh shoot. Yeah, very similar to the bug we saw with that curse that caused us to lose gold when we get hit. For whatever reason, hitting armor triggers a getting hit event. But no actual damage. Now, unfortunately, I can't just stun lock him that way, and it doesn't really seem to do any appreciable damage. But it's good to know. Alright, we got rid of all the little guys. That guy's stunned while we try to break this one. Still nothing, huh? There we go. Oh wow, he actually did a little bit of a Dark Souls 2 pivot there on me. I mean, we might actually be able to just get to the next floor here. I don't know which way that soldier's gonna go. Okay, yeah, let's just get to the next floor here. Oh, boy. Guess we'll ambush. Oh, you lose mouth for 3 turns. That's a bummer. Yep. Just one more combat, he says. One more combat, he says. Yep, that's a bummer. Boy, that's a lot of infected. Ah, we have to deal with that too. That's a pain. I know it really shouldn't surprise me, but I'm still surprised how often I lose those red and green markers here. Now, I mean, to be realistic, I mean, this entire thing is red and green. But it still seems to me that those markers would stand out more to me than they do. That one was just me not getting the timing. Or that one. At least that seems pretty easy to escape. This guy is going to be a multi-stage one. So we're going to have to deal with him for a while. If I can get everything else clear first, that would be preferable. We did stun him there. We can probably finish off this one. And then these solo are not particularly difficult. They're just time consuming. Oh wow, did not wanted to roll by him, not into him. That was my mistake there. I was hoping that would give me more, I guess it does give me more time. He won't counterattack while he's stunned, at least. That does basically let you break it with only having to dodge one attack, which is pretty handy. I did it again. There we go. Also, I saw that board in the background there. Got all our wanted posters on it. Sure. Go. Alright, let's check out what the next floor looks like. City limits.
In motion. Who and when? Do you know? All will be clear in time.
Bells continue to toll as a crowd of paupers and townsfolk fill the square leading out of the Imperial City. Guards block the way, checking all wagons and persons trying to enter and leave. People cry out in protest, let us through, let us through. But they're only met with a wall of shields blocking the gates. Strel beckons to you and Mal from the alley across the street. You press through the crowd, avoiding the guards and joining your companions. There are more soldiers here than we can ever hope to defeat, Strel whispers. You'll only gain in numbers the longer we linger. Somebody must be sacrificed, Goldberg mumbles. Mal laughs as colorful hat bells jangling. You don't have to be so cheery about it. Vote we don't send me because I won't be enough of a distraction. Ariadne's blue eyes look worriedly between the two. Surely there's another way we can all escape. No, Kolbjorn is right. It's the only way, Estrella says, turning to the group. Someone will have to draw the guard's attention for the others to escape. There's precious little time. Who will it be? I think it's got to be Estrella. She's the one that knows the Empire the most. Maybe she can still get out? Good luck, lady. Estrella waits for you all to get to the front of the crowd near the gate. Then, like a martyr to the gallows, she steps up onto the merchant's cart. Soldiers of the Empire! Her voice rings clear and commanding. The square falls silent, save for the ringing of the bells in the distance. I am Estrella Fiore, former captain of the Empire and the Emperor's assassin. Ooh. Get her, the guards shout. With the guards distracted, your party sneaks through the gate and out of the city. Pause for a moment to look back. Ariadne grabs your arm. We must keep moving. Estrella failed to escape. You require Estrella the Rebel.
Ooh. Do you even know what success requires here?
You only give Estrella a moment's thought before being rushed out of the city with a sea of peasants. With that, you continue over the pass with one last companion. Brutal. Alright, we'll continue this next time. And we'll continue going through the city here. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.